Hi everybody, it's Dawn from Crafting on the Green. I hope you're well. Today I am playing with the Sweet as a Peach stamp set and dies, and I want to show you how to make a really quick gift if you're a bit short on time and you need to get something that's a bit wow. So what we're going to do is decorate a jam jar. I've recently done one of these and I filled it with sweets and gave it as a gift, and it's just something a little bit different, and yeah, made the recipient smile, which was lovely. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to pretty that up. So what I've got here is a piece of DSP from the Peaches Suite, and first of all I'm going to cut a circle, die cut a circle, and this is approximately 2.5 inches, this circle in diameter. So let's just pop this on here. You can choose where you want the die to be, rather than right at the edge. You might want to catch a different peach or something. I'm going to go for this one right here. Right, so now we have our circle. What we're also going to need, and I've already pre-cut this, is a thin strip of DSP, very thin strip. This is 19 centimetres long, or 7.5 inches, and it's by 1/4 of an inch, so it's just over 1/2 centimetre, so it's very thin. So what we're going to do first of all is decorate the lid, and then we will do the sides. So to start, I'm going to stick the circle right on the top, and I'm just going to use Tombow for that, just some normal glue, nothing fancy. Actually, I'm going to use my paintbrush and just catch the edges, because I don't really want it to splodge out on this, because it will be a nightmare to try and clean it off. There we go. So that should be all the way around the outside. And so I'm just going to pop that on the top. And there's a ridge on the lid, so I'm just running my finger in and around that ridge, just so that the glue will get in there and hold it in place. But also I don't want it loose, I want it stuck. So I'll give that a good push, and then I'm just going to go around the edge. It's a bit easier to pop your hand on top and kind of just push it down a bit. And with Tombow it does take a couple of seconds to dry, so you might just have to hold it in places for a moment. There we go. Okay, so now that that's on, we've got our gap around the rim, and that's what this piece here is for. But instead of doing this colour on the outside, I'm going to switch. I'm going to use the blue dotty on the outside. So again, I'm just going to run a thin layer of Tombow along here and use the paintbrush once more just to smudge it around. There we go. And all I'm going to do is pop this. It's going to be tucked ever so slightly under the rim. And you can go slowly and push it as you go. Make sure that the lid stays tight. There we go, and that should just fit nicely. So obviously the length of the well, all the sizing depends on which jars you've got. These jars are, I believe they are, I do have it written down, they're 190ml hexagonal jars from Hobbycraft over here in the UK. You can get them as a pack of 12. You can probably get them as singles as well, but naturally I got a pack of 12. But there we go, so we have our lid, which looks quite sweet. Next, what I want to do is decorate it. So I've got some of the stamps from the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. I'll just get a piece of scrap basic white here. So I'm going to do 3 peaches and 3 leaves. And I'm going to do the leaves in Pear Pizzazz. Lovely bright green. Should have done that one a bit better, but we can get away with it. There we go. And then I'm going to do the peach a nice Calypso coral. So it's going to be a nice bright dark peach. Look at that. Lovely. Right, so I'm just going to run these through the die cutter. Right, so I have my die cuts. So what I'm going to do is stick the leaves onto the peaches. So I'm just going to put a little spot of glue there. And then you need to decide which way you want your leaves to go. I think I'm going to do it that way around. And it's going to take a second to dry. There we go. Doesn't matter here if the glue splodges out a little bit, because we are going to be sticking these down anyway. So just a quick check to make sure that you're happy with how the leaves look before they dry completely. There we go. And then what we're going to do is stick them onto our glass jar. Before I do, I also have a label here which is from the Simply Succulents, Potted Succulents dies, and I'm just going to stamp Sweet as a Peach on there. So I'm just using Memento, just black, and I'll pop that right in the middle. Which I think is kind of a perfect saying to go with a jar of sweets, don't you? Right, so we're going to cover the back here. Again, I'm just using my brush just to help get to the edges. Because you really don't want this one splodging out. We all know what it's like when you're trying to get glue off of a glass. And then we're going to lay that on top there. Give it just a second to take, and then we're going to just follow around the edges so it's going to be flush. It's not going to have any part of it sticking up. But we do have to hold it for a moment. Okay. Just like that. And we'll move on to the next one. So we want to go there, and so it's not quite a gap of a whole pane in between. There we go. Pop glue on all of them. Right, so I'm going to pop my greeting on next. Sweet as a peach, hope that's straight. And then continue round and go for the next peach. And again, we'll just pop that on there. It's a bit higher up, that one, but that's okay. In fact, I might not be able to get the third one in this time. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can tuck it in the middle. There we go. Yeah, so now we've got sweet as a peach, followed by lots of peaches. Naturally, if you're making your own, you can potentially space it a little bit better than I did. But yeah, I think that's such a cute little gift. So fill it with sweeties and then, you know, add ribbons and things if you want to. But otherwise, it's a nice, quick, simple, last-minute gift if you have to knock something up quickly. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like what you've seen, please subscribe and ring the bell so that you're notified each time that I do a new video. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.